So my next question is a little bit more light, it's a little bit more fun-hearted. If you could have lunch with any woman in history, who would it be?
So that's an easy one for me, and I'm actually wearing a t-shirt with her name, Simone, so it would be Simone de Beauvoir, who's a French feminist who passed away the year that I was born, I think, or a few years after that. And she wrote many books, including one that is the Bible of feminism, I think in France, in Europe, but also in many other countries in the world. And I would love to meet her, have lunch with her, and understand more about her experience as being a woman and a feminist and fighting for women's rights at her time.
Hi, hello, how are you? Brand new Senior Programs Associate, really happy to be here. As if it's not enough for me to ask you to resurrect one person, I would love to have a dinner party with activists such as Marsha P. Johnson, May Mallory. The list could go on, but really the point is to hear stories firsthand from activists whose contributions and accomplishments tend to get washed out of the history that the narrative of our history. So hearing someone's story and contributions firsthand would be something really invaluable. And I would love to hear their take on women's issues as they are currently today.
That's a great answer. What would you serve at this dinner party?
Ooh, that's very complicated. I don't know the allergies. I feel like...
Oh, well, let's say allergies are not a problem. What are you serving?
Ooh, something very nice. I really love fishing, so something fresh from the ocean.
That you caught yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we live right by the ocean, so I'm sure you can just get your pole. And,
lots of prep work for this dinner party.
Yeah, lots of prep work, absolutely.
So though it could be the same answer, I'd love to have lunch with Beyonce, but I honestly think that I might just stare at her. I think that I would want to have lunch with an author named Adrienne Marie Brown. She is the author of one of my favorite books called Pleasure Activism, The Politics of Feeling Good. And in this lunch, I'd love to talk to her about that book. I'd love to get some questions answered about some of her experiences that she describes in that book. And I honestly would just love to pick her brain about what it means to be a pleasure activist, what it means to choose yourself unapologetically, and how that drives her larger feminist theory, how that drives her relationship to social justice and social justice movements at large. I think that we would have a grand time at lunch together.
What would you order?
I'd probably order, I've been a big crab cake fan, so depending on where we are, I'd find some way to get a crab cake. A sweet tea. I'm just, that's my vibe, crab cake, sweet tea.
I feel like if you were having lunch with Beyonce, you'd be pressured to order a salad,
If
water.
I were having lunch with Beyonce, I wouldn't order anything because she would talk to me and I'd probably just start crying and it would be a mess. So lunch with Beyonce would probably be ice water and air. And that's it.
Well, thank you so much, Olivia. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'm sure our many viewers are going to enjoy this very much. You can find Olivia on our website. Her email address, her contact information is there. If you have any follow-up questions, you can find both of our information there. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Likewise. Happy Women's History Month.